Warriors Repose. Stage is set, the audience waiting. For an unsure story, as if its writers are debating. The setting is clear, perfect in its horrific nature. For war, my friend, takes a toll, no matter the era, past or future. In the mind of a man, a battle rages on as if by fate. His visage dark, his face a masked, grinning contortion of hate. His rage and his sadness are conveyed through his eyes. The blade he holds, stained in crimson dyes. He stands alone in the night against an army, his cloak tattered, and flowing in the wind, with his body feeling battered. He may be ready for the onslaught he faces on this day. But in truth he is tired, for he has faced this challenge forever without a say. He knows he is considered a villain. That much he is certain of. And perhaps he would be a monster by now, if not for a certain dove. Truly the thought of the light that cuts through even his mask is something he would forever feel at peace with, enough to relax and bask. The warmth she provides, his soul light, is everything compared to the day's struggle and ever-losing fight, as the light he loves shines through the clouds. He looks up and smiles, almost humming aloud. A battle cry is heard as the army charges forth with glee. This unknown warrior, for once, not looking to fight, but to flee. His legs barely supporting him, blood running down like a child, from fresh wounds to old ones, his pain ferocious and wild. He would like to be held in her arms at least once under a moon, to be comforted, and told that he had no more fighting to do. As the enemy approached, he steeled himself for the battle, knowing that the opposing army just acted like cattle when all was said and done for the day. Leaving his enemies in a pool of blood, he dropped to his knees, the blades in his back making pain flood, as he gripped the handle of a knife in his chest and began to pull. A hand, soft as silk, touched his face, making his pain null. He looked up and saw her beautiful face, and suddenly his heart began to race. His sword still clutched in his hand, the blade damaged and chipped. The blood run down every crack and crevice and dripped. She approached him carefully, looking down at him with eyes full of concern. His shoulders slumped, she saw, knowing how much his heart and wounds burn. Her aura of light clashing with his visage of dark, she reached out and held his face. And suddenly there was a clatter in the face of that touch with a gentle lace. With his blade out of his hand and his light in front of him, he lost all strength and fell. She caught him as he tipped forward, bringing his head up to her chest and comforting him for a spell. Her light washed away the blood and pulled out the weapons stabbed in his back. He was still in pain. His breathing labored as he coughed and hacked. She pulled him further into her embrace, hearing him relax as his pain slowly dissipated. His visage fell, the darkness and mask disintegrating into dust from the light, too concentrated. She hummed a tune in his ears, soft and gentle as she rocked him to sleep, himself knowing that no matter what, he would protect her for the peace she brings, lest he weep. She ran her hands gently through his hair and down his back, as he clinged to her body, never wanting the next attack. Around them, the bloody battlefield eroded into a field of flowers, tulips, carnations, dahlias, and roses, all to ease the sense of glower. He shuddered and whispered 8 letters filled with a passion not seen in the bloodbath. Her eyes softened as she looked down upon his fragile form, gentle and weak like a newborn calf. Her lips would reach his, being pressed into his softly to show her love. Her tenderness reached his heart, and he melted into her arms, her place in his heart still rising above.